Yo, what's up guys? Coach Nate, I'm the owner at Steel Strength Training. We have helped 1,000 men and women change their body health and lifestyle. So I'm just bringing you the best tips from the last decade of helping these everyday men and women change their life. Now here's a strange concept that you don't hear many people talking about in the industry, but it might be your ticket to fat loss. If you have been trying really hard to lose fat, you're working out, you're strength training regularly, you're doing lots of cardio, you're trying to clean up your diet. Well, there's several things that we can look at. First being diet. If you're trying to lose weight, lose fat, first being diet. And of course, we want to make sure you're strength training and being active. But one tip that can change everything for you if you've been training a lot is that doing less in the gym, both cardio and strength training to a point, might be your ticket to faster fat loss. And now that sounds crazy in a world that is obsessed, and in an industry that is in a world that is obsessed with more, that if some is good, more is better. And I made a video about that concept and how it's a complete lie. It's BS, it's a myth. It is not true that if some is good, more is better. Okay, in fact, oftentimes if some is good, then more is worse. And that can be true even for strength training. And guys, I am very pro strength training, as it is in the name of my business, Steel Strength Training. I think strength training is one of the fundamental pieces of getting lean, strong, and healthy. You want to change your life, you better be strength training. And if you're not strength training, you better have a really good reason for not, like being dead. Okay? Everybody needs to be strength training, but it's all in the dose, all right? It's all in the dose. For your everyday man or woman, 2 to 3, sometimes 4 days per week is all you need to build an incredible physique in terms of being lean, strong, and healthy. And I'm not talking to the bodybuilder out there who wants to get as big as you possibly can, to the power lifter who wants to squat 600 pounds, to the CrossFit athlete who wants to go to the CrossFit Games. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the everyday man or woman who wants to look good. They want to feel good when they have no clothes on. They want to feel confident when they're naked and they see themselves in the mirror before they get in the shower, after the shower, hit them with a little flex and they like what they see. They want to feel confident and comfortable when they put their clothes on, whether they're just wearing some casual, comfortable clothes around the house, going out with friends, going to church, going to the beach, going to the pool, whatever it is. They want to look good, all right? And they want to feel good. They want to have energy. They want to be strong and capable and in shape, and they don't want their body to hold them back from being all that they want to be, all right? They want to perform well. Again, they want to be strong and capable so they can do the things they love with the people they love, and they want to be healthy. They want to live a long life full of quality years. And so 2 to 3, maybe 4 days per week is all you need. And so what I would say is if you're training 4+ days per week and you're struggling to lose fat, despite having already put effort into eating well, doing cardio, like address those things first. But let's say you're training and you're struggling, you're super hungry and you're struggling because you're like, if I cut my calories too low, I'm so hungry. What might be the ticket to faster fat loss is training less. And here's why. You might want to consider dropping down to, if you've been doing 4 days, drop to 3. If you've been doing 3, drop to 2. Now, I wouldn't recommend going lower than 2 days per week. And most all of you, pretty much everybody can train 2 days a week, barring some kind of medical condition. Doesn't matter how old you are, beginner, advanced, doesn't matter. Everybody can train 2 days a week pretty much. Most people can train 3 days a week, all right? So training is a stress, and that's why it's effective, because our bodies respond to the stress and build muscle and build strength and improve our connective tissue strength and all of that. It is a response to the stress. So some stress is good, but when you have too much stress, the body can't recover. All right, the body can't recover. So you want to make sure that you're creating the stimulus, you're working out, but you're not doing too much. And what I found is that if you're training too much, your stress hormones increase, your appetite goes up, and your body doesn't really want to lose fat because it wants you to eat more so it can recover from the training. So again, if you've been working out hard, you've been doing cardio, you've been doing, you're dialing in your nutrition, try reducing your cardio pretty significantly and replace it with walking. That's going to reduce stress. Still going to burn a lot of calories. It's going to reduce stress. Decrease your strength training down to 3, maybe even 2 days per week. That's going to decrease stress, but it's still plenty to maintain and build muscle and strength. And watch, I can almost guarantee you that it will be easier for you to eat in that calorie deficit, and the fat will start coming off nicely. Losing fat is a simple process. It should not be brutal. It shouldn't be something that you fight really, really hard for. Fat loss should be simple and straightforward and relatively easy. You need it, and you just, the hard part is just you need to be consistent. Just consistently show up. Hit your 2 to 3 workouts per week. Hit your calorie and protein goal. Do your walking and or your cardio. But don't fall into the myth that if some is good, more is better. If you've been working really hard at those things, now this is not to the person that's been sitting on the couch doing nothing, but if you've been working really hard at those things and you're struggling to lose fat, it might make sense for you to actually reduce your strenuous activity level. Do a little bit less strength training, significantly less cardio, do more walking, keep your quality of the training high. I bet you will find it is much easier to hit your calorie and protein goal, and the fat will start coming off nice and easy, smooth and steady.